Hey there, anglers! Welcome to the ultimate Fisch Rod Tier List, where we're breaking down every fishing rod in the game to help you reel in the biggest, baddest catches. Whether you're a newbie splashing around in shallow waters or a seasoned pro aiming for the legendary fish, having the right rod makes all the difference. Trust me, you don't want to be stuck with a twig when you're up against a monster from the deep. In today's video, we'll rank every fishing rod from the creme de la creme to the ones that are, well, better off as decorations. We'll dive into their buffs, utility, and just how much of an edge they give you in your fishing adventures. So grab your bait, cast your line, and let's find out which rods deserve a spot in your tackle box and which ones belong in the scrapyard. Let's go! I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking rods in fish. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching! The rods in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Flimsy Rod. Alright, let's dive into the wet noodle of the rod world, the Flimsy Rod. This bad boy, or should I say bad excuse for a rod, is your starting point in fish, and let me tell you, it lives up to its name. No buffs, no perks, just pure, unfiltered mediocrity. You get it for free, which is exactly what it's worth. Think of it as the training wheels of fishing. Great for learning the basics, but once you're ready to catch something more exciting than disappointment, you'll want to toss this thing faster than a fish slipping out of your hands. But hey, we've all started somewhere, right? The rods in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, long rod, fast rod, plastic rod, training rod, buddy bond rod, relic rod, stone rod, and precision rod. Alright, let's dive into the underdogs of fish rods, those trusty sidekicks that might not be the heroes of the story, but they still have their moments to shine. We're talking about the C-tier rods today, and let's just say, these are the rods you'll probably outgrow faster than you'd like. But hey, every pro fisher has to start somewhere, right? First up, the long rod. Now, don't let the name fool you. It's not exactly a powerhouse. Its claim to fame is having the furthest reach in the game, which is cool if you're targeting those tricky-to-reach fish. But when it comes to strength, meh, it's more like an arm stretch than a punch. You can snag this one for 4,500, but honestly, you might want to save up for something a little more exciting. Next on the list is the fast rod. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. It helps you catch fish quicker, which can be a game changer if patience isn't your strong suit. For 5,500, you can grab it at Starter Island or Moosewood. It's functional, it's speedy, and it's a decent pick if you're short on time, or if you just can't stand waiting. Now, let's talk about the plastic rod. This is your no-frills, get-it-done kind of tool. It's simple, reliable, and, well, plastic. You can grab it at Moosewood for a mere 900. If you're on a tight budget and just need something that works, this is your rod. No bells, no whistles, just fish. Then there's the training rod. It's like the slightly older sibling of the beginner's rod. Still basic, but with a bit more oomph. At only 300, it's probably the first upgrade you'll grab in the game, and hey, it gets the job done. Perfect for those, I just started playing and I don't want to spend too much yet vibes. And oh, the buddy bond rod. This one's kind of a gem in disguise. It boosts your stats by 30% when you're playing with a friend. That's right, teamwork makes the dream work. The best part? It's free, sort of. Just invite a friend to your server, have a chat with Bob at Moosewood, and voila! Friendship truly pays off. Now for the rods that might make you go, why did I buy this? Meet the stone rod. Weak stats and a slow lure speed make this one a tough sell. You can pick it up at Ancient Isle for 3,000, but honestly, there are better options out there unless you're really into self-inflicted challenges. Finally, the precision rod. It's all about resilience, but let's be real. Outside of that, it's not doing much to impress. You'll need to craft this one in the ancient archives, so it's not as easy to get as the others. If high resilience is what you're after, go for it. Otherwise, maybe just move along. So there you have it. The C-tier rods. They're not the stars of the show, but they each bring a little something to the table. Whether you're just starting out or experimenting for fun, these rods are like the stepping stones on your journey to greatness. Just don't get too attached, you'll be trading them up soon enough. The rods in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Magnet Rod, Rapid Rod, Magma Rod, Lucky Rod, Carbon Rod, Midas Rod, Scurvy Rod, Phoenix Rod, Resourceful Rod, Riptide Rod, Seasons Rod, Celestial Rod, and Voyager Rod. Alright, fishing enthusiasts, let's dive into the B-tier rods. The unsung heroes of fish that can seriously up your game without completely breaking the bank. These rods may not be the creme de la creme, but they're packed with unique perks that'll have you reeling in some impressive catches. Let's get started, shall we? First up, the magnet rod. Ever find yourself swimming around like a lost dolphin trying to collect crates and drops? Not anymore. This beauty attracts them to you like a magnet, literally. At 15,000 coins from Terrapin, it's a solid pick for those who love hoarding treasure without lifting a finger. If speed's your game, the rapid rod is your new best friend. It's quicker than the fast rod and makes catching fish feel like a breeze. Sure, 14,000 coins from Roslet might sting a little, but trust me, this rod is a time saver you'll thank yourself for investing in. Now let's talk about the magma rod. Fishing in lava. Yes, you heard me right. No water? No problem. Give an orc a pufferfish and this fiery tool is yours. Perfect for those lava biomes where the heat is on, both figuratively and literally. Feeling lucky? The lucky rod is here for you. This rod boosts your chances of snagging rare fish and is a steal for just 5,250 coins from Starter Island or Moosewood. It's the perfect rod for collectors chasing those hard-to-find aquatic gems. For the minimalist anglers, the carbon rod is a lightweight dream. It doesn't have the longest range, but at just 2,000 coins, it's a trusty little companion for the early stages of your fishing journey. Think of it as the reliable sidekick you didn't know you needed. Oh, but we're just warming up. The Midas rod is dripping in gold. Figuratively, of course. With a whopping plus 60% chance to catch golden fish, this rod turns your fishing trips into pure profit. Sure, it's a pricey 55,000 coins from the traveling merchant, but golden fish are money in the bank, baby. Next, the scurvy rod. This pirate-inspired tool is for the adventurous spirits. With bonuses to luck, lure speed, and resilience, it's perfect for those high-stakes fishing trips. It's tucked away in the cave on Forsaken Shores for 50,000 coins. A treasure worth the hunt. And finally, the Phoenix Rod, a fiery favorite for those looking to catch scorched fish. These bad boys sell for a premium, and you can snag this rod for 40,000 coins from the Ancient Isle Cave. It's the perfect pick for anglers looking to turn up the heat on their fishing profits. So there you have it. The B-tier rods that balance cost with functionality, giving you an edge without emptying your wallet. Which one's your favorite? Let me know in the comments below and stay tuned. We've got more fishing tips coming your way. The rods in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right: Reinforced Rod, Nocturnal Rod, Fungal Rod, Steady Rod, Fortune Rod, Mythical Rod, Haunted Rod, Rod of the Forgotten Fang, Rod of the Eternal King, and Wisdom Rod. Alright anglers, let's talk about the real deal. Rods that make you feel like the king or queen of the seas in fish. I mean, why settle for mediocre when you can have rods that practically whisper legendary? Today, we're diving into the A-tier rods, the best companions you could ask for when casting your line into the mysterious depths. First up, the Reinforced Rod. Now, this beast is the only rod tough enough to handle the infamous brine pools. You know, the place where weaker rods would snap like twigs? For 20,000 solars at the desolate deep, this rod is your ticket to dominating one of the most treacherous fishing spots in the game. Totally worth the splurge if you're serious about your craft. Next, let's shine a light on the Nocturnal Rod, a favorite for all the multitaskers out there. This beauty doesn't care whether it's day or night. It catches diurnal and nocturnal fish whenever you want. Grab it at Vertigo for 11,000 and forget about checking the in-game clock ever again. It's the ultimate rod for those who refuse to be restricted by time. Moving on to something with a bit of spore magic, we have the Fungal Rod. This one has a quirky charm with a 70% chance to spout spores that grant you luck 4 for a solid 45 seconds. The catch? You'll need to show an alligator to a Garrick in the Mushroom Swamp. It's a bit of a quest, but trust me, it's worth it for those extra lucky moments. For those of you venturing into the deep, the Steady Rod is a must-have. Designed to withstand intense oceanic pressure, this rod lets you reel in the elusive fish lurking at greater depths. And the best part? It's pretty affordable compared to its peers, only 7,000 from Roslet. A no-brainer for any aspiring deep-sea fisher. Now, the Fortune Rod is like the Lucky Rod's older, cooler sibling. It's stronger and the odds of catching rarer fish are even better. You can snag this one from Roslet as well, but it'll cost you 12,750. Still, with the boost in rarity, it practically pays for itself. Let's talk extravagance for a moment. Enter the Mythical Rod. This beauty comes with a plus 20% chance of turning your catch into a dazzling rainbow fish. But it's a premium buy, available only from the traveling merchant for a whopping 110,000. If flexing your fishing game is your thing, this rod is your soulmate. And just when you thought it couldn't get spookier, there's the Haunted Rod. Straight out of the 2024 Halloween event, it boosts your luck by 50%, making it a must-have for collectors and luck chasers alike. If you missed the event, well, let's just say you're probably haunting the forums right now looking for a trade. Finally, the creme de la creme, the Ancient Archive Trio. First, the Rod of the Forgotten Fang summons the Megalodon, giving you an extra fish that's 15 to 20% larger. Then there's the Rod of the Eternal King, with its Regal Royal Escort ability that grants a massive luck buff every 30 seconds. And for the grinders, the Wisdom Rod is your golden ticket to XP Heaven, boosting your EXP by up to 100% every 5 catches. Crafting these rods is no small feat, but wow, they're game changers. So what's your go-to A-tier rod? Let me know in the comments, and hey, if you're still using a beginner rod, don't worry, these upgrades are closer than you think with a bit of patience and a lot of fish. The rods in this tier are in order from top left to bottom right. No Life Rod, Trident Rod, Destiny Rod, King's Rod, Sunken Rod, Rod of the Depths, and the Lost Rod. Alright, let's talk about the ultimate dream for any fish player, the S-tier rods. These aren't just fishing rods, they're legendary tools that turn fishing into an art form. If you're still using some basic gear, brace yourself, because what I'm about to share will completely level up your game. These rods are not just fancy, they're game changers. Let's dive right into it. First up, the No Life Rod. I mean, the name says it all. You'll be so into catching fish with this rod that you might forget real life exists. It has some of the best stats in the entire game. But here's the catch, pun intended. You need to hit player level 500 to unlock it. It's a grind, but once you've got this bad boy, it's smooth sailing, or should I say, smooth fishing from there. Next we have the Trident Rod, a masterpiece of functionality and style. Not only does it look epic, but it also has a chance to pierce and stun fish while you're capturing them. Yeah, you heard that right. Stun. It's like having a taser for fish. But it's not for the faint of heart. You'll need a 100% bestiary completion and a whopping 150,000 seals to add this to your collection. Now, let's talk about luck. The Destiny Rod is the rod you want if you believe in fishing karma. It applies a permanent luck boost to every catch, making it perfect for those rare and elusive fish. You'll need to head to Kalea and shell out 190,000 slars, but trust me, it's worth it. With this rod, every cast feels like destiny. And then there's the King's Rod, because why settle for normal fish when you can have fish that are 10% larger? This rod is your ticket to massive catches every time. It's not just about bragging rights. Bigger fish mean bigger rewards. Find this one at the Enchanted Altar for 120,000 sols and show those fish who's boss. Oh, and we can't forget the Sunken Rod. This rod turns fishing into a treasure hunt. After every 10 catches, you have a 25% chance to find a treasure map on your next throw. It's like fishing and adventuring combined. You'll need some luck finding it in treasure chests, but once you do, it's treasure galore. Finally, let's get deep, literally, with the Rod of the Depths. This one's an absolute powerhouse. It gives you a 130% luck boost, 65% faster lure speed, and even increases resilience and control. If you can navigate the cave and complete the maze in the depths, it's yours for 750,000 dollars. Oh, and for the perfectionists out there, we've got the Lost Rod. Nail 6 perfect catches in a row, and you'll unlock a massive 150% luck boost for your next 3 catches. Craft this beauty in the ancient archives, and watch your fishing game reach mythical levels. So there you have it, 7 rods that will transform your fishing experience in fish. Whether you're all about luck, mindos, or finding treasures, there's an S-tier rod calling your name. Which one are you grinding for first? Let me know. And don't forget to share your epic catches, because with these rods, every fish is a story worth telling. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.